Okay, we're streaming, but nobody knows.
Nobody
But
knows.
they will. They can always go back. And now I need to...
They'll never hear any of this. Oh, no, they will.
Yeah. It's all there forever. Right. Now, Patreon... Patreon.com.
So they are...
text.
Yes. They are Patreons. So they patronize you. Right?
Yeah, do not patronize me.
So patronizing.
Right. I've sent that.
Sent that.
And we are streaming.
We are streaming.
We are streaming. Is your ass stream? We are.
Soul.
You are soul. Let me look at your levels. Oh, let's make
Look
sure.
at my levels.
Oh, Christ. Never seen such levels. Right, and I should probably record this. That's a good idea, isn't it?
Yeah. So always should be a little sticky on your screen.
Yeah, but I thought about that, and then I thought I'll just end up blind to it, like all the other junk on my desk, you know?
Yeah.
So there's no point in saying record this because, hey, say some words.
Hello there, words.
Oh, you got good big words.
Mm-hmm.
I like your nice big words. Right.
Oh, it's still going down, is it? I can't. I've got a mic stand that, no matter how tight you do it.
That is why I bought this mic stand, Mika, Mika.
Yeah.
It's the only mic stand in all the studios I used to frequent.
Oh yeah.
When I had a career. It's the only one that holds its position, and it's really expensive. It was like 200 quid, I think. But look at it.
Wow.
It just doesn't move.
Yeah.
And this is a heavy microphone.
Yeah. See, and that's the thing. I mean, it's the same with my stand. You know, you need to spend the money.
Buy cheap, buy twice.
Still going
David, I'm going to start. I'm just going to start. Did you...
I've put them in there, yeah.
No, it's
right.
not. It's not that. It's not that. Have you been watching the Biggest Dig in the World program or whatever it is? The Biggest Dig in Britain?
No.
With Alice, the woman
Alice.
who will not pout. She will not pout. How now,
Alice
brown
Roberts,
cow.
Doctor.
Yeah.
Dr. Alice.
She will not pout. Pout.
Oh,
Pout.
no. She's from Bristol.
She's brilliant. She's
she's
absolutely
great.
fantastic, and obviously president of the Humanist Society, which is very, very groovy and cool. But or honorary, whatever. Anyway, all these graves in Birmingham,
Yeah.
they've been exhuming for HS2 because why not?
Oh, yeah.
Definitely makes financial sense to dig up 10,000 in London and 6,500 in Birmingham bodies and rebury them. That's how much money we're spending on this thing. Anyway,
Wow.
I should probably turn off my speakers. Anyway,
Yeah.
they kept digging up these skeletons and they found the top of the skull had been clipped off like a hard-boiled egg and a brick put inside instead of where the brain should be.
What? Was that
What
so
is
they
that all
didn't
about?
turn into zombies?
I don't know. Maybe it's a zombie town, Birmingham. Have you been to Birmingham? I'm not going to do all the jokes about Birmingham everybody does. I like Birmingham.
Is it like Chopin wanting his heart cut out because it's like otherwise you might be buried alive?
Maybe.
So
Put a
remove
brick
my
where my
brain.
brain is. Definitely. I don't know.
Otherwise, I won't be able to think straight.
Yeah. And now
Yeah.
I've blocked my screen. Right.
My
God.
mic is going down.
It's all fine. We've got this.
Okay, it's good.
Now then.
I'm gonna have to hold.
Hello to patrons watching live. Apparently,
Hello,
there are
is there
3
anyone there?
concurrent viewers. Do say hi.
Yeah.
Shall we start because we've got lots to get through, and it's
Yeah.
7:09, and I've wasted a lot of time there. Sorry.
No,
Good
that's
morning, David
That's fine.
Yap. Dave Yap to people who know him well,
Yes.
and Davey, cousin Davey to just you.
To everybody.
Yeah. I think only listens to
Yeah,
this
you
podcast.
called me David the other day. I was like,
Was it a bit weird? Did it make you sit up like you're in trouble?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm formalising your name, David. David.
Jacob.
I always wanted to perfect the teacher's
Yeah.
Anyway, they'd never win on Just a Minute. Just a Minute.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
No, definitely it's that.
So, lots to get through.
Yes,
we?
exactly.
Can I?
Well, yes.
Can I jump in with my? Can I?
Of course you can.
Thanks.
Of course you can.
Because
yes,
yeah.
I was going to say that you saying you've spent some time on this.
yeah, I've spent a lot of time on this.
And I said, was that more than you spent on the musical?
Yes. Yes, it was. Only because I had more time.
Yeah, of course.
But also, like some songs, when you're writing a piece of music, sometimes it's like drinking a glass of water. Like
Yes.
I set an arbitrary tempo as I started sort of sketching out a beat. And I found some sort of tuned tom-toms. I was like, oh, I quite like that riff.
Yeah.
And then I dropped in suddenly, this is from last week, the demo that guy sang that he sent in to a recording studio or record label.
Everyone voted for.
Yeah. Shush. And listen, I will down your plane and I will extract a confession from you. I will down your plane. So, and then I dropped it in. And it was like the same key and pretty much the right tempo. You know what I mean? It was one of those beautiful moments where you're like, oh, yeah, this is great. Whereas writing a musical about Dominic Cummings was like fighting your way through a silo of potatoes. It was just impossible. It was all impossible. So this was just like so effortless and sweet. I'll tell you who it wasn't like that for.
Oh, yeah?
Pat. Duty listener in Scotland.
Yeah.
Very casually, I sent him an MP3 of a work in progress going, hey, Pat, like, I know you play great guitar and hey, no big deal, but hey, if you fancy, like, dropping a few licks over this, maybe a riff or two, hey, no big deal. Have fun, but have fun. That was about 3:00 in the afternoon, I think.
Yeah.
He emailed me his final tracks at 4:33 a.m.
Oh.
This man has suffered for my pseudo art, and it's not right.
Wow.
Yeah.
He suffered for the track that nobody asked for.
You shut your mouth.
Hey, listen, I would have chosen it too. I'm not gonna. I would have gone completely against the vote of people.
I'll tell you why I liked it. Right, I liked it because I liked the idea of the sort of 1990s boy band remix thing. You know what I mean? It was that that really got me excited. And I'm not okay with horny with a chick. It was creepy and seedy and weird.
Yeah,
I won't sanction it.
And to do a version of that, and to have that out there in the world, that's not what you want.
Without context. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Absolutely right. Thank you. So I stand by my decision.
Yeah, they were trying to sabotage you, basically.
Yeah, absolute nuts to the wisdom of crowds. You're all dastards. Anyway, do you want to hear it? Can I play it? Can I play it?
Yeah, go on.
Listen out for Pat's guitar, because I've heard it all isolated, and it is just beautiful. Like, really amazing playing. But have a listen.
Submitted July, August 1989. Copyright registration from Charles Stephen Page in Petersburg, Florida. Suddenly, I realized
It's got the boy band feel.
how much I feel about you. Suddenly, I realize how much I really care. So many years have come and gone since we have been together.
Do you love that guitar or what?
The memories still so strong. How could I live without you so long?
It's like flooded, like a flower when it's budded. Your heart begins flooded, adrenaline flooded, instantaneous. It's dangerous, like a 3GS, which contains cyanogenic glucosides, which toxify all your insides.
Suddenly, I realize how much I feel about you.
Yes, I did the whole song.
Suddenly, I realize how much I really care. Now comes to me, the world I knew, filled with dreams, filled with dreams of love and share. My life's work is not without you. Suddenly, I realize how much I feel about you. Suddenly, I realize how much I
There you go.
Nice. Wow. Well, that completely makes up for
Thank
yesterday.
you. I needed
Definitely.
the atonement. Yeah, I needed to. Yeah.
That's amazing. I feel like, I mean, Charles Stephen Page may still be out there.
Yeah.
We need to find him and
Yeah.
play him that.
Yeah.
He will be so amazed.
Yeah. And a fascinating fact about hydrangeas. They're very dangerous. Cyanogenic glucosides. Horrific. Literally, it makes your body make cyanide.
What?
Yeah, stuff in hydrangeas. Fascinating.
How did you?
fact for you, isn't
What led you to that?
it? I can't. I was looking for a toxic plant because of something I'd said in the rap. I mean, all rap is just arbitrary doggerel. We know that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Drake's covered all of the cyanogenic glucosides in most of his pieces, but. Anyway, Pat,
Wow.
I cannot thank Pat enough. He had horrible technical problems. It's been a week for that. I don't know if it's the full moon. I'm going to start trying to chart that. But
That
Thank
should
you,
be.
thank you,
I mean,
Pat.
that should be available as an MP3, definitely.
yeah, I think I'm going to put that on Spotify or something.
Definitely.
I'll figure
Suddenly.
it out. Top tier patrons, I will put that in your special VIP folder today.
Yeah. Nice.
But yeah, everybody else, I'll figure it out. Because it is that. It's frankly, it's a bop. It's an absolute bop.
Yeah. It's good.
And when you take him out, it's really good. Sorry. Sorry. Anyway, here we are. You've got some audio that you found.
I've got some audio. So basically, I'm not gonna say anything about it. We've got a clue, obviously, and it will be clear. This is based on one of the ideas of Neil. Neil has sent me many things,
Amazing.
and one of them falls into this category. I'll explain what and why when we've had the clue. But let's have the clue.
Alrighty. Ooh. Oh, there's the new theme tune. That's fantastic. I loved
isn't it?
all of that.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of feels like 60s cinematic mashup, James Bondy spy jaunts.
Yes. Well, did you recognise the opening strings there?
No,
Did you not?
no. Oh, here we go. You know this. You know this. You're not a pleb. You know this. Go on.
So that was the opening section. There was from the film theme of Batman, the 1980 whatever it was, 89 or whatever it was.
Oh, I stopped in the 60s.
You've not seen him? Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. Always happy to have that conversation.
So and then it was obviously bits from the Batman TV series. That was
okay.
called Batmambo. By
Neil
John
Hefti?
Oswald, who
Oh,
we've
okay.
talked about before.
Yes.
Plandophonics. But the theme is Batman.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Ah.
So I basically Neil sent me a lot of stuff about superheroes, and I was going to do just a superhero one,
Yeah.
but once I started digging, I thought, oh, I've got a lot here. I need to be more specific.
Amazing.
So I've got a lot of Batman stuff.
Oh, how exciting.
And I mean, you know, I'm quite surprised by the things that I discovered. But
I've got to say, I feel like literally just for the title, we should start one of those fan. You know, it's like we watched every single episode of Triangle, you know, and we go through it. Like, we should do that with the Batman TV because it should be called To the Bat Pod. Like, that should be the name of a podcast.
surely it is. It must be already.
I'll have a look.
And holy podcast, and
Holy
there will be less.
podcast, but, yeah.
The I mean, I'm a big Batman fan.
Oh,
You
me
know
too.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I haven't bothered to watch the films, but I'm a big fan.
I was debating first of all, like, which of my graphic novels or comics should I like show you, and then I realized that I got rid of them all, so I don't have any. I was quite surprised, actually, because I was a big fan
Yeah.
of Batman, and you know, and I've seen all the films. I've got all the films. Well, actually, I don't have the bad ones, and and you know, I've got all of the soundtrack CDs. Actually, I've got two. I've only got two of those. But I am a big Batman fan. I am.
Yeah.
I'm like #1 fan.
Yeah.
And-
Except you threw everything away and you haven't really got it anyway.
No, but you know,
But
but,
apart
but
from
it's in
that,
my
you don't-
heart.
yeah, you
Batman's in my heart.
Totally.
And you know, in many ways, I am Batman.
I see you as Batman.
Do you?
Yeah.
But with the beard. There was a time when he had a beard.
I'm saying, David, if you really are a Batman fan,
Yes.
shave it off. Shave it off.
Well, it's getting warmer.
Show us
Maybe.
that handsome chiseled face you've got now.
Maybe.
Come on.
Is it handsome and chiseled?
Yes,
though?
it is.
I don't know.
Yes, it is.
I
I've
don't
seen
know.
it.
I haven't seen it for so long.
Show the world.
Expose myself to the world.
Don't do that.
So, listen, we've got a selection of Batman music and Batman stories. As we went through
Oh,
our
brilliant.
stories last time,
Yeah.
you know, we had our
Yeah.
kids' stories.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of those, but I've chosen a couple of good ones. So to begin with, people who may not be familiar with the story of Batman. I mean, the thing is, I'm worried that there are people today who just go Batman. Oh well, what? It's just like it's Arpats, isn't it, in the new film, and it's Ben Affleck in the films recently. It's like there's so much you don't know. There's so
As
much.
the #1 fan, you know.
Yes, I do know.
Yeah.
So the origin story of Batman. I mean, a lot of people don't know.
Bitten by a radioactive spider
Radioactive
and then
bat.
eaten by
Yes.
a bat.
So I've got a little bit of a record here.
Oh,
There it is.
fabulous.
Batman, the Golden Storyteller record.
Oh,
This is from 1966. So this is the peak of Batmania. We'll talk about that in a minute.
yeah.
But this is a little excerpt from the true story of his origin. And it's, to my mind, I feel it's the definitive version
Yeah.
of the origin story.
Sure.
It's beautifully told.
Uh-huh.
It's marvelously edited, and sound
Marvellous.
is just gorgeous. Let's have a listen. It's just
Ahead of
it's
its
just
time.
something amazing.
Here we go.
Young Bruce Wayne, the only son of Gotham City's wealthy Thomas and Martha Wayne, was walking with his parents one night when suddenly...
I'll take that necklace, lady.
Don't you dare put a hand on my wife!
Dad, look out. He's going to shoot.
The bandit's single shot killed both his parents. For Martha Wayne's weak heart could not stand seeing her husband shot down.
Dad. Mother.
The lonely young Bruce, haunted by thoughts of the terrible tragedy, made a grim resolution that determined his life's future.
I'll dedicate my life and inheritance to bringing criminals like the one who killed you to justice.
Did his balls drop right
He
then?
needed a disguise that would strike terror into cowardly criminals.
It's a sewing machine. Oh,
That's it.
that was a bat!
I'll become like a bat, an eerie figure of the shadows. A bat man.
And thus was born this weird figure of the dark, this avenger of evil, the Batman.
I'll be a bat. Orange.
Yeah, I like the way that they've gone with the story that Bruce Wayne was about 34 when his parents were shot.
Yeah.
That's quite nice.
Mom, Dad. Wow.
It's good, isn't it? And also the narrator is quite breathy. He's sort of
He's very in it. He's very engaged. You know, he's. Wow.
Yeah, that's beautiful, right? I mean,
Yeah.
you know, so
It just
I mean,
needs some
that's one of
Danny
the-
Elfman under that. Do, 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 do,
Yeah.
do, do, do.
that's one of the things that's obviously so appealing, enduringly appealing about Batman, is that he's just a man. He's just a man. It's real.
batty
It could
man.
exist. It does exist. He does exist, obviously. And you know, there's nothing unbelievable about this story. It's
God, no.
just, you know, it's based on a true story.
Yeah.
It's not.
No, it is.
The but yeah, and the appeal of Batman obviously then led to the great success of the TV show in 1966, and which I am a big fan of.
Yes.
Obviously, I've got all of that. I've got the box set. Actually, I don't have that yet. I've got it on my wish list. I really want that. But the yeah. So the TV show was amazing, and that's one of the things.
Yeah.
Other things that's good about Batman is that you've got the dark sort of noir, pulpy drama, detective drama version of it, and then you've got the campy version, and then you've got
The good one,
all of the versions.
Yeah, the good one.
Yeah, but the Batman TV show was great, and it also was massive, and the theme tune, which everyone will be familiar with.
Neil Hefti, fantastic
Neil
big band
Hefti.
arranger.
Exactly, and that was the other thing that was cool. It was jazzy and groovy, and yeah. But a lot of people thought, "Oh, well, I'd like to do my version of that," and I have a mega mix
Oh wow!
of the Batman theme. I'll take you through the first four. They're very short, don't worry.
Okay.
But I'll take you through the first four, and then we'll listen, and I'll tell you about the others.
Okay.
So we start off with. Oh, that's the TV show.
That's
we
right.
start off with Jeff Love, because if you're doing TV themes, you have to go with Jeff Love.
Of course you do.
Yeah, do you know about Jeff Love?
No.
Do you not?
There we go.
Many albums of his big love things. That's what he called them. His big love themes and his big love war music and big love. I mean, basically, English orchestra leader who just produced these albums of
It's one of those things I know the name. Yeah. So
yeah,
he just
yeah.
did covers, right?
any popular TV music, film music, popular song. Okay, let's do an album of that.
Right.
And we'll delve into Jeff Love on another one because there's some good stuff, really good stuff. But this is the Batman theme, and it's as only Jeff Love could do it. And then we have this guy, Al. He's the King Hurt. He had many nicknames.
Did that King Hurt? Yes, that King Hurt.
He's the King. Al Hurt is his name. He is famous mainly for, well, I don't know, that's probably harsh, but he's famous for doing theme music to the Green Hornet,
All right.
which was the
Is that how he did it?
yeah, which was it was the Flight of the Bumblebee, right? So
Oh, right.
he
He's got,
so
he's
he
got
had
the
an
look
album of
George
Eh?
Rock. He very much looks like George Rock.
he does yeah
From the
trumpeters of the time.
Spike Jones band, who also did. Oh no, it was a trombonist, wasn't it? Who did Flight of the Bumblebee
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the
yeah,
Spike
yeah,
Jones
yeah.
laughing record.
He probably could.
Yeah.
but yeah, there's a whole album of the theme from Green Hornet, but then also other themes. But he's a jazzy guy. Obviously, he was a trumpeter and band leader.
And part-time
so-
cockerel.
Yeah. So yeah, I prefer his nickname. He's the King, rather than the Round Mound of Sound was his other nickname.
Oh, that
which
sounds
is-
no. That's no.
That's
we,
not
no
right,
I
is
won't
it?
sanction that in this day and age. Absolutely not.
Then we have this record. Wow, God, blimey! I couldn't believe I found this. Sam Chalpin, and the album is called "My Father the Pop Singer." This is a weird story. Ed Chalpin, the son of Sam, was the owner of a studio on Broadway, Studio 76, which was basically
Not
a way.
the famous one, isn't it?
It was a studio that he went out and bought like the hit records of the time, and then went, okay, which ones are the easiest to do? Okay, those ones. And then he would do a version of them with session musicians,
Right.
and with good singers, and then he would sell them all in Venezuela and South America. He just he would sell them in other countries where they'd never heard the hit record, and he'd
This,
made
to me,
huge amounts of money.
This is drug trafficking, isn't it?
Pretty much,
He
yeah.
was making up pulpy records that he
Yeah.
was sending to Venezuela.
yeah.
And then, those empty containers that need to come back. There's nothing in them.
But so then he thought, oh, I know another way of making money, because Mrs. Miller had just been very popular,
Right.
who was the older lady singer who did Downtown, and
Oh,
things
yes.
like that. So he thought, oh, I'll get on that. I'll get my dad in, and we'll get him to sing some of these songs.
Okay.
So the version of the Batman theme is from this album with Sam Chalpin, and the thing that's been written on the internet about it is the guy who worked at the studio said it was the most horrible session ever. It was basically like elder abuse. The poor guy.
Wow. Was it
old
like the
Jewish
legendary
immigrant.
stories you hear about Quincy Jones and Michael Jackson just in the
Yeah.
fetal position in the corner?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, according to the guy, he made his father cry several times.
Wow.
So that's fun to listen to.
Dad, this one's for you. Something to think about.
And then we have Harry James with his big band live doing a version, which is really big bandy.
Punchy brass.
And then we'll have some more. So, but let's play it, and I'll tell
Okay.
you about the
All right,
later
here we
ones.
go.
Oh yeah,
That's a loopable beat.
yeah. Go, Jeff.
Kind of feeling it.
Yeah, it's good. Oh. Oh yeah.
For a round mound, he got plenty of sound. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Dad. I'm coming for you, Dad. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Love that. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, nice.
Yeah. It works.
Completely does.
Take me back to Gotham City,
However,
Batman. Take me where the girls are
Is this-
pretty. Batman. All those damsels in distress.
Is it that poet guy?
Undressed or even less. The bat pill makes them all say yes.
John.
Batman.
No.
Oh.
Classic.
Wow. Sampling. Sampling.
The fact that the evolution of music,
Yeah.
it just gets so much better, doesn't it?
There were never any weak points. The original swing. Oh, wow. You could all start drinking up, please. Wow. It being 12-bar blues, effectively, it's sort of slightly annoying democratization of music, and that's proof of why that's a bad idea.
Exactly. And yes, it's one of those things where as all of those different versions go through, you're going, wow, this works in every kind of way. You can do this in
Yeah.
so many different ways.
And then
you get to
not that,
to
and
more
then
recently.
not that. Yeah.
It's like, oh dear.
Someone
No.
at some point, presumably, at some point, someone's just going to do one of those kind of Batman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it will be on every advert. Batman.
Yeah.
Batman. Hate that.
Nice. Well, I'll take you through the other ones there, because there were some other good ones.
Yes, there were.
Obviously, we had, after Harry James, we had Bobby Valentin there.
Yeah, Harry James. It was that kind of proper machismo jazz of.
Yeah.
I'm actually
Yeah.
doing an A 2 octaves above middle C or something. It's like, shut up. No one cares. It sounds awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It's a wall of sound.
Look how high my Wii goes.
So then we had a bit more laid back with Bobby Valentin with his album Aquí está la salsa con sus grandes éxitos.
See,
He was a salsa band leader.
the bat salsa.
The bat salsa.
It's
exactly.
the
We had
worst
Bat
salsa
Mambo.
I've ever tasted. It's absolutely it's leathery.
Then we had Lynn Tate and the Jets.
They were good, man.
Oh, they were good, right? I mean, Lynn Tate and the Jets apparently were on... So they're pioneers of the rocksteady movement. Do you know about the rocksteady movement?
No.
No, did I really? But it's in between ska and reggae.
Right.
So like after ska, before reggae, it was rocksteady. So
Oh.
it's all of that sort of,
You know who we could get to tell us all about that?
Who?
Amal Rajan.
Get him on.
I think I could. Wouldn't it be fun to do that? Because he won't listen to the back catalogue.
No.
You just get him on. Say, I know it's a passion project of yours, you know. I'd love to chat about ska.
Yeah.
It's a podcast entirely devoted to ska.
Could you tell us about the rocksteady movement?
Yeah.
So Lynn Tate and the Jets were the backing band on many records. And yeah, very cool there. So then we had, that was a band called...
John
You're
Cooper
thinking
Clarke.
of John...
John Cooper Clarke is what I'm
Yeah,
thinking
no.
of. Manx poet.
Yeah, it wasn't John Cooper Clarke. It was kind of the same. This is a 60s band called the Liverpool Scene. And I say band is basically a group of poets, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
And
I feel like the minute you call yourself the scene has happened. Like the scene is over. The minute people have recognised it as a scene, it's kind of done, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not a scene. Yeah.
I'm going to call my band the Bedford Scene.
Yeah.
But not
Nice.
heard. But not heard.
Nice. Yeah, so I feel that was a little bit like there's a track by the Scaffold that is also about Batman as well, which is another poem about Batman. That's quite good. Go and check that out.
Yeah.
And then we had right up to date with
Sampling. Sampling.
Batman with this was BOSE.
I'll say.
I don't know why it's called that. There's very little you can find about them now.
Mad
it
cow
may have been
disease.
German.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Brilliant.
Batman the original swing, and then we finished off with the Well-Paid Scientists with their single "To the Bat Rave, Let's Go."
Oh, let's.
Yeah. So I'd say now we should head back to 1966.
Sure, please. God.
And let's go back to Batmania time. So the TV show is at its height. It was massive, to the extent that a lot of the stars of the shows recorded a lot of stuff. We'll get onto that. But in 1966, people wanted to cash in. So there was a record for kids called Batman's Musical Stories.
Oh, read by Kate
Yeah.
Winslet. I'm kidding. She read all the Enid Blyton stories, and Spike really enjoyed them. I confess.
Well, these are. I mean, to call them musical stories is a little bit misleading. They're songs.
Listen.
They're
I
just
can't. Yeah,
songs.
I can't point the finger in terms of misleading terminology talking about musicals after this week.
This is a whole album of songs about either Batman, Robin, the Batmobile, the Joker, or the Penguin.
Okay.
And that's it. There's 10 songs, so there's 2 per subject.
Okay.
And they're amazing. I mean, I will. This is from an album called a label called Tifton, and we'll be heading back to Tifton several times in our exploration of superhero music, because wow.
Okay.
There's some good stuff.
I'm just going to say, kind of lifers, in terms of listening to my output. I don't know why they do it. It's charity work. I think they can offset it against tax. But lifers want to. Would this make the cut? Because this is a feature I used to do.
Dinner, Batmobile chat. What?
Batmobile chats on whatever station I'm on.
Of course, I'd forgotten about that.
Would that get somewhere?
I could have even said that there was a reason for doing it, couldn't I? I
Love
could have also
Batmobile
said it was because apparently they are making the Joker 2. The news came out yesterday. They're making the Joker 2.
Okay.
Anyway, that's by the by.
By the way,
let's
if
have a
anybody
listen.
has any Batmobile chat, it's not today.
Yeah.
It's oneburst.com. Any tips?
I should have
tricks,
chosen the songs about the Batmobile.
anything
There's
they wanna swap?
obviously a couple.
Yeah, or just tell us about your Batmobile that you own. Batmobile
Yeah.
maintenance, really, though. It's for the sort of home
Yeah.
enthusiasts.
Yeah.
Batmobile restorers. There were some very funny stories, I remember.
Yeah.
My favourite one was someone wrote in saying something about, just a word of caution or something. The flame exhaust on the Batmobile can be a little bit hazardous on a Saturday morning outside Waitrose. Because I laid waste to an entire bank of shopping trolleys. So I was backing out. I come here. It was really funny. Anyway, not today. It's oneburst.com with your Batmobile
Nice.
chat. I'm sorry. I've broken your flow.
That's all right.
Carry on.
No. It's fine. We're basically going to have any one of the songs. I had put together a medley of the songs, and maybe we'll have those in another time. But
Okay.
because they're all quite spectacular,
Yeah.
and there's a little bit of a hint of the Batman theme in there, but they're not based on the Batman theme.
Right.
But I've chosen the first track, which is "Look Out for the Batman."
Right.
And this will be stuck in your head for a while. So let's have a listen. It's beautiful. Oh yeah.
Look out for the Batman. Look out for the Batman. Villains everywhere. You had best beware. If you break the law, he will soon be there. Look out for the Batman. Look out for the Batman.
He flings his mighty fist, kapowie and kazoom, and 30 crooks go flying clear across the room. They try to get away, but they know they can't escape. That nemesis of crime who wears a mask and cape.
Look out for the Batman. Look out for the Batman. With Robin at his side, he's busy day and night, upholding law and order and fighting for the right. So look out for the Batman. And when he's about, look out for the Batman. 'Cause the Batman will get you if
very much a post-lunch recording session. That
Definitely.
Ragged doesn't even begin to cover it. You
But I
think how
feel that
tight the original was,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
and the
yeah,
saxophonists
yeah,
are clearly pissed.
yeah. He's gonna get you pissed.
Yeah,
Gonna get you now. Yeah, but the lyricist is having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it's dense. It's a dense song, and you should hear the whole album. I mean, this.
No, I would.
There's a-
I would hear the whole album, especially the bit where they have a nap. And I confess, where he said mask and cape, I heard masking tape. I don't know about it, especially when he's wearing his masking tape. What's he wearing? Where's he wearing? Fine.
Well, that leads us on nicely to the next song. So basically, as I said, the stars of the Batman TV show, they had a little bit of a recording career. There's a couple that I've chosen not to play. The Frank
you.
Gorshin one.
Okay.
The Frank
Was that the
Gorshin
Riddler?
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Frank Gorshin one where he actually said the joke that Barney sent in the other day, which was about the bulldozer.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So exactly.
Yeah.
And also, I haven't included the Burgess Meredith one. There's a Burgess Meredith single,
Wow.
which is the same on both sides, but a different sort of. It's like the song just continues with more of the story. It's really quite wow. It's quite something.
Yeah.
But,
Any chorus that ends with PTO is got to be good.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Dinner,
I've got
dinner,
several.
dinner, dinner, PTO.
Yeah. I've got several records like that, actually. I've got several where they go, and now turn over to hit more. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
So I've gone with obviously the main star. We're gonna have a little bit of Boy Wonder, Burt Ward in the bonus podcast. So sign
Fantastic.
up to be a Patreon.
Yes.
But here we have
Oh.
Adam West, the gorgeous Adam West,
Miranda.
and this is a single from 1966. So the peak of Batmania again. And this is a great song. And Miranda, yeah, it's like you wouldn't necessarily. That's not even a character from Batman. What's going on there?
Well, it's
But
your rights as they get read to you by Commissioner Gordon, presumably.
let's have a look. So this involves the idea of Batman's mask, but it's a great little 60s novelty single.
Oh, I'm excited.
Let's have a listen. It's good.
Will tonight be the night that Bruce reveals himself to the magnificent Miranda?
Wow.
I never met a girl like you before, Miranda.
Wasn't expecting that.
And I'd do anything for you if you just ask. Miranda. Ask me to do anything for you, Miranda.
Oh God.
But please don't ask me to remove my mask. It's attached to my special super thermal V nuclear long underwear. But don't think I've forgotten my promise. Tonight, I'm going to kiss you.
Bruce, something terrible has happened. Mr. AC/DC, the electric brain, has threatened to turn off the electric current all over the...
So there you go. That isn't how it ends. There is a little bit
No.
more, but we you don't need to hear.
Stupendous.
That's good, isn't it? I mean,
No, it isn't. But who can blame them? You make the money when you can.
come on, definitely. I can't remember what the B-side was. I don't think it was anything to do with Batman. Most of the B-sides were just just sing another song, like a known song.
Right.
Just do that.
Yeah.
So I don't know how well that did. We'll never know. So, but it also leads on. So the idea of Batman removing his mask, that leads us to a more recent single or it's actually from an EP by these guys.
Oh, that's a bit more
yeah.
modern.
Yeah, it is. This is from Leamington Spa's finest punk rock band.
They've done
The Shapes.
It's a drawing of a lady, isn't it?
Well, it's called The Shapes.
Okay.
Oh well, the band's called the Shapes.
I
Actually,
went a
that,
bit Rorschach on that album cover, but
the EP was called "What's for Lunch, Mum," 1979. But they decided to refer to Batman in one of their songs.
yeah.
And they are very much of that time of punk where it was the few punk bands compared to the Rezillos. It's punk bands that were a bit humorous, a bit funny.
They had fun.
They had fun,
Have
and I like
fun.
that.
There's
I like
nothing
that.
wrong with
The
having some
toy
fun.
dolls were funny, and 2 pints of lager and a packet of crisps, please. That's a good song.
Okay.
Yeah, honestly, it is. It's not a good TV show, but it's a good song.
I believe you.
So they chose to do funny things, and so this is their song about Batman in the laundrette.
Something really funny about it. Yes, we're going to do funny things. We shall have funny moments and great entertainment. Here we go.
Came through the door with a bag on his back. I saw him stop the husband with a dirty Mac. Was I dreaming? Was it a jet? Here he was, a sergeant like crusader in a cape. Batman in a laundrette. Batman in a laundrette. I saw Batman in a laundrette. Batman in a laundrette.
Nice.
That's fun. I feel like Chris Packham would really enjoy that.
Yeah.
I've been watching Spring Watch and trying to contain my enthusiastic swearing.
He'd love that.
Yeah, he would
He'd
love
love
that.
your enthusiastic swearing.
Oh, he did. Do you not know that story?
Did he love it?
Yeah. So I went when this is about 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And I was watching Spring Watch, and I did a wildly enthusiastic review of it on a lay-by. I drove to the A1 and parked up in a lay-by because I thought that's the only place where I could legitimately shout at the top of my voice and not bother anyone. So I propped my camera up on my car and just did this review about, and this stoat just comes in and just has all the chicks, all of them.
Yeah.
And it's on YouTube. You can find it.
Yeah, it's good. I like it.
And I think it was your housemate told me that
Oh yes, of course.
at the end of series party they played it,
yes,
which is amazing to me.
Oh yes, of course. Yes, no, I'd forgotten. Obviously, I have that link.
I'm tempted to reprise it.
Yeah, you should. Oh, I mean, what's been happening in Spring Watch? Has there been any
Mate!
anything worth?
You don't even know.
No, I don't know.
A dog just walking across. The other sets are right there. Someone's dog eats an egg. What?
Nice.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, good. No, do
Let's
that.
press on.
But I'm finishing this main podcast.
Yes.
With really what I feel is a great find. Now you'll be a fan, and you'll probably know this because I'm sure you'll have this record.
Of course I do. I know everything. Oh no.
This is from the album Mike and Bernie Winters in Toyland, 1972. So Mike and Bernie, I mean, you know, what can't, I mean, everybody knows about Mike and Bernie.
Yeah.
There's really not much to say about them.
They were incredible.
Obviously, this is pre-Schnorbitz days.
I was going to say, I was mainly a fan of their porn. Gay.
Smooch your face in.
Shit.
So they decided to do of stuff referring to kids shows and things like that, and it comes from that comes this amazing song.
Yeah.
Called That Man Batman, and it's that thing of 1972. It's that sort of like, do one that everyone can really shout along to. You know, just shout. You know, the kids don't have to know the tune; they can just shout. So let's have a listen. It's glorious. This is That Man Batman.
Okay.
I like Christmas, and I like Robin Hood. I like Andy Pandy, and the wooden tops are very good. But I love Batman, 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 Batman.
Wow.
And Robin the Wonder Boy. I don't like the Joker, and that penguin I would chase. And as for that naughty Riddler, ooh, I'd smash him in the face. 'Cause I love Batman, Batman,
This is such a.
Batman, Batman, Batman,
This is so Mike and Bernie Winters.
Yeah.
and Robin the Wonder Boy.
Hey.
There's Batman and his Batmobile. Hello, Mr. Batman.
Hello, Bernie.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Powerful. Deeply powerful. I want to quickly say hello to all the people who've been watching this, patrons who've been watching this, and whose chat I only just saw because I was on top chat rather than live chat.
Oh.
So
what have
hello,
they been saying?
Julie, Steph, Owen, Hannah. Next person, Pablo, I know is there. Yes, and Neil, who's got his own channel on YouTube. Neil Green. It says go on my YouTube channel to find some old Batman bits. Well,
Oh.
yeah, we'll totally do that. He says you can find it. It's Neil Green's name with Batman and Superman having a cuddle. Which I don't agree with that. I don't think superheroes should mix. I don't agree. It's not natural, is it? Superheroes. And Lee is there. Hello to all of you.
Hello,
and
all
thanks
of
very
you.
much for being here. Sorry, I missed all of your brilliant
Yes.
bits and pieces.
Yes, and Neil, we will come to a song that you have recommended to me in the bonus podcast. And Steph, we will come to your quests again
We
at some
will.
point, I promise.
Yes, for
We've just had too much
operational
Batman
reasons,
stuff.
we could not.
Yeah.
So,
So there you go. So that's the main podcast. We've got a few things to play you in the bonus
I'll say
if you become a Patreon.
yes. Head over
If
to
you Patreonize.
Yeah, patronize me hard.
Yeah.
Or you can condescend if you want. It's up to you. It's patreon.com/nottodaypod if you would like to support the podcast and get access to a bonus podcast every week with me and Davey. It's the same again, you know. It's our shout,
But
move
better.
around. Better. Definitely better. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you very much indeed, Davey.
Thank you.
It's at Dave Yap. He's your cousin. You should really be following him on Twitter by now.
Yeah, exactly.
And you should head over to YouTube and find his page there, Dave Yap or Kettlefish Bristol. That'll get you there, and you can hear his amazing music and see his wonderful videos.
See my
He
face.
does
Oh, you
all
can see
the
my
stuff.
face now.
No, we can't, David, because it's covered in hair. And people are threatening to shave you at Yap Fest. Patreons know all about Yap
Oh
Fest.
my word.
So
Just my face, I hope.
we'll leave it there. Thanks very much for being here. Hey, have a wonderful weekend. Lots of love to you. And
Yes.
we'll see you on Monday. I don't know what's happening next week. It's half term. Davey and I are going to have a production meeting. That's what's going to happen.
I can help you.
You always help me. You're such a kind man. Cries brokenly. Thanks again to Pat for the amazing guitar work.
That's
And
fantastic.
I desperately hope he is now sleeping peacefully, untroubled by everything he went through yesterday. I know that feeling. All right. Take care. Lots of love to you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That was awesome. That was amazing. I'm looking at the time.
Yeah, I know. We're all right. We've got 3 tracks
Yeah.
and a Katie's Kitchen. We could always drop Katie's Kitchen,
What? I don't think
or we
so.
could just not say anything about these tracks and just play them.
If we were to reconvene,
Yes.
when and where could you do that? Could you do that? Is that feasible? You're like, no. No, I don't want to do that. No.
Not tonight.
No. I don't
Um,
mind keeping these people waiting a little longer. I'd rather we didn't shortchange them
Yeah.
if you're down with
then,
that. But only, you know.
Probably. I mean, yeah. At some point, tomorrow, probably.
Could you at some point tomorrow?
Yeah.
Is that
I'm
feasible?
sure we could find a time.
Yeah.
Even if it was like early again.
Yeah. Would that be all right?
Yeah. Then I mean, if we do that, I can stick back the one in that I was going to put in.
Oh well, then that would be amazing. I don't want to
Yeah, yeah.
shortchange our beloved Patreons
No,
just because
exactly.
I have to go and ferry a child around.
Exactly.
Neil says
No,
Twitter.
that's cool.
Twitter. What about Facebook? We demand equality for Facebook users. Vote Facebook users down with Twitters. You're on Facebook? Is Kettle Official on Facebook?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Well then, Neil. Well then. There you go. All right. Well,
Yeah,
look.
go and
Let's
check us out on Facebook and go and like us on Facebook.
Yeah.
Because
Like me, please like me.
like me at me.
That would be if you could bear to do that. I'd love to do that tomorrow.
Yeah.
That would
Yeah,
be
let's-
really great.
Let's do that tomorrow. In fact, I think. I mean, I don't know about you, but if the afternoon works better, there's a moment in the afternoon where I think I am alone.
Oh.
So I could shout at you.
Don't waste that. We'll take this offline. We'll take this meeting offline.
Okay.
As they say in offices. All right. Well,
thanks everyone.
Yeah, thanks so much.
But-
I'm gonna end the stream there.
Yes.
With sincere thanks and sorry for missing all your brilliant comments. Goodbye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.